Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's up? If you're new here, hi, my name is Wangari. I make college related content. Thank you for coming to my tiny minuscule corner of the internet. Actually, college related content. Who is she? Are we surprised? Yes. So you got waitlisted, okay? So what happens next? Utadu, okay? Unafanya nini? After a good amount of research and like binge watching people's videos and ideas of what to do when you're waitlisted, here's a list of things that you probably should be doing to get, if you're waitlisted, to perhaps increase your chances of getting into this university, depending on whether or not your interest continues or you don't care anymore and you don't want to get in. Cool. So honestly, being waitlisted is quite painful. I think I low-key think it's really worse than being accepted, because being rejected. Because when you've been rejected because when you've been rejected, like, you can feel pain and grief and feel sadness and go through the stages and move on with your life. Okay, when you're accepted, you can celebrate. When you're waitlisted, it's like this weird limbo suspension where you're like, am I in, am I not in, do they want me, do they not want me? And you're like confused and in a state of like hanging in the balance and being strung along like an ex-girlfriend. Okay, and it's not the best thing. It doesn't feel good, especially if you really want to get into this university. So waitlist means that waitlist is like, okay, so universities have to make extra projections. Like if they have 1,000 spaces, they'll accept like 1,500 people, and maybe like 800 will show up, and so they'll fill in the extra 200 from the list, something like that. And so you're a backup plan for the university. That sounds bad, but like it's true. You're not like backup like you are not good enough, but like backup like to fill in their slots. Sounds bad, but it's true. So first thing, you need to process the waitlist. Okay, let it in, let it sink, let it soak, and then you need to decide if you actually want to get into the school and how much you want to get in. I think that honestly you should accept the, you know, they usually give you like, yes, I want to continue interest in this university, and no, I don't want to. I think you should accept it. Honestly, there's no reason to close a door of possibility if this university is actually one that you want to get into. I think it's different for everyone. If it's like a safety and you got into a top school that you wanted, then it's fine to reject it. But if it's like a top school and you feel like, will I really get in, there's no harm in trying, and so you should just like accept the waitlist offer. Number 2 is write a letter of continued interest. So what is a letter of continued interest? It's kind of a letter to the admissions committee or the whatever committee that tells them that you're still interested in the university, especially if you really want to get in. I think most of the places I read or listened to talked about the letter of continued interest as a big factor possibly in how they got in. So what should be in your letter of continued interest? Obviously you should tell the university that you're still interested in going, you're really interested in going. I've heard that this is a hot take, but you can like say that if I get in, I am 100% sure that I'll matriculate. To matriculate is like to confirm you're going to that university, which gives them like some confidence in you. And because they don't want to accept someone who will not pick the university, I guess it makes you a better candidate if you say you'll 100% matriculate. And obviously if you say it, you gotta do it. Sawa. So only say that if you're 100% sure that you actually would pick that university over all the rest. Another thing you can put in is extra qualifications between when you applied in December and March. What have you done new that you didn't put in your application? Are there clubs that you left out? Are there any awards or achievements you've received in this time? Are there any accomplishments that you left out? Do you have a new report card that's maybe better, that has better grades? Do you have a new extracurricular that you formed, that you founded, that you're in, that you got awards in? Do you have a research project that you did that you didn't include, maybe that you've done in this pandemic times? Do you have an updated CV, updated resume? Did you get a job that you want to include, some experience you want to include? Anything you left out in your application, this is your chance to add it, to give them everything and tell them, look, I'm qualified, here are my qualifications, let me in, god damn it. Not that last part, but like you get the gist. Next, that's very important in your letter of continued interest, tell them why they should accept you. Okay, why you, wewe, nani, why should University of X accept you, nani, instead of accepting her, nani? Okay, there's you, nani, and there's her, nani. Why should they accept you? what the frick are those names? Okay, imagine you're a chocolate bar, you're a chocolate. The university is a person buying the chocolate. Tell them why they should buy you. Do you have caramel? Do you have nuts? Do you have almonds? Do you have pecans or pecans? Okay, do you have some saffron? Do you have some salt in there? Do you have some cookies and cream, some cookies and cream and vanilla? Okay, some cookies and cream and vanilla and strawberries. Okay, what makes you special? I've really run with this analogy and I don't know if it's helping or not helping the situation. Anyway, market yourself to the T. Yani, go for specific classes, specific clubs, specific professors. If I get into a prestigious university, I will take economics 101 and I will take economics 102 and I will do research with Professor XYZ in his lab EFG and we will come up with MSNBC. I'm not sure what's going on with their letters, but like, you get what I'm saying. Say, I will join this club. I would like to start this club. I will improve the school in this way. I will work on sustainability. I will join the newspaper. I will do this. I will do that. I will join this club. Show them how you and the university are like a perfect fit and how by accepting you, they will help themselves. Because at the end of the day, these are not non-profit institutions. They are capitalistic markets and they're trying to make a profit. So tell them why accepting you will eventually be a profit. You know, apart from the thousands of dollars that you're probably going to pay or not going to pay, depending on scholarship, whatever. You know, and most importantly, show enthusiasm. You need to be enthusiastic. And you know, in Kiswahili it's called kierere mzuri, you know, ukona kierere too. You just want to you just want to market yourself. You just want to show yourself off. Even if you understand what kierere is, please just leave it in the comments down below. And then the last thing to do is proofread your letter. Please, 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 PLS, please. No grammatical errors, no spelling errors, no punctuation errors. You don't write a beautiful letter and then apo umeandika spelling errors juu ya aina gani, okay? Instead of writing beautiful campus, you've written beautiful with double O, beautiful, because you've been watching too much TikTok, okay? Anyway, proofread your letter. Please don't have any spelling mistakes or whatever. That looks bad. And then finally, email your letter to whoever, to the admissions person, admissions council, admissions board, admissions office, whatever. If you go on the university website, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Email them. Send it to them. If you're not sure which office, send to all the offices. It doesn't hurt, my friend. Send to everyone. You can even, maybe the dean. Maybe you know the dean, you have his email, send to the dean. The president, send to the president. I'm joking. I'm joking. Send to the relevant offices, please. And then these last two things are kind of like strange. I don't know strange, but they were less talked about in the research I did. So some people send an extra recommendation letter, whether it be from a teacher, a boss, an employer, a research person who's overseeing your work, someone who can vouch for you. You know, it's really good if you say, I'm hardworking. It's better if someone else says you're hardworking, you know. So some people send an additional letter of recommendation. It's truly not a must, and I've had very few circumstances of people doing this. I don't know if it's common or not, but if you have an extra letter of recommendation that maybe you couldn't send because they only said 3, send it. Send a recommendation from your chief, from your pastor, from your neighbor, from your district officer, from your employer. Send. It doesn't hurt to reaffirm all the things you're saying. And then another one that you can try is you can request for another interview. Some of you already had interviews, which is well and good. If you don't get an interview, it's fine. It's fine. It's just because they didn't have enough interviewers. It's not about you. It's a them kind of problem, not a you kind of problem. But some people request for another interview, which if you do get one, that's a great opportunity to further bolster their confidence in you, you know? Telling someone face to face, look, I am really, really grateful for the chance to even get into this university. I really want to get in. This is why I want to get in. This is why I should get in. This is why you should accept me. This is why I think I'm a perfect fit. You know, all those things. You know, an interview, how to run an interview. If you don't know how to run an interview, I'll put a card up there. You can click it and watch my video on how to kill your interview. And then finally is, please, as you wait for this school to either accept or reject you, have a backup plan. Don't just wait for this one university. Secure your spot at other universities. The deadline is usually like May 1st. I don't know if they pushed it. I think they did because of COVID. If they push your deadline, that's fine. You can confirm your spot at university. Why? Let's say you're trying to get into Amherst, you're waitlisted at Amherst, and you already got into Swarthmore. So just confirm your spot at Swarthmore. Okay, say you'll go whatever, but just know kuna Amherst. And if you do get into Amherst, it's completely fine. You can just tell Swarthmore, sorry, I got into Amherst, I would like to go to Amherst, and you accept Amherst offer, and Swarthmore will accept someone from their wait list, and so on and so forth. You know, that's how life is. So please secure a spot at your backup university. I use backup very loosely, but that's what it is. Anyway, at the end of the day, I got a very interesting message where someone asked me, if you get in off the wait list, does it matter? And I was like, what? No, it does not matter. Okay, I know I watched How to Get Away with Murder. I watched How to Get Away with Murder, and because Wes got off the wait list, apparently he's like lesser than his other classmates or whatever. Literally, no one gives a shit. No, we don't sit around, what? We don't sit around being like, oh my god, I got in the first round. What did you get in? Oh my god, you're a waitlist kid? Ew, nobody talks to you or whatever. Literally, no one cares. No one talks about how they get into these universities. Literally, once you get in, it's like, it almost becomes boring. It's like, oh my god, we're at Harvard, yuck, you know, which is kind of weird, but it's something I've noticed. So it doesn't matter whether you get in off the wait list or you got in regular decision or you got in early action. Literally, nobody cares. Literally, like, actually, no one gives a shit. Okay, anyway, at the end of the day, good luck manifesting success for you, whether that looks like an acceptance or rejection. At the end of the day, all things happen for good. Sawa. And whatever happens will be the best outcome for you. It might not be the outcome you predicted, but it will be the best one. What are these? I don't know. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. There's a red juicy button down there. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Okay, thanks, bye.